Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. So yesterday we talked about David and his wavering a bit in his faith. He began to believe that Saul was really going to take over him and kill him, and so he goes and finds refuge in the enemy camp in Philistia. And there the king of Philistia gives him Ziklag to live in. Well, as we talked about, David basically has to live a life of deception. He pretends to be on the king of the Philistine side. When he goes out to battle, he pretends to be going out to battle against the Israelites, but in reality he's going up against the Amalekites and other people. And this leads to a conundrum that when the king of the Philistines goes to battle against Israel, now David's got to decide, am I going to go against my home team, or am I going to go against the Philistines and show that I have been deceiving them all along? Well, it works out where David is sent back. Well, while all this is going on, Ziklag, the town that David was presently living in, is ransacked, and the Amalekites go in and take everything out, takes all the people out, all the animals, their possessions. And when David gets there, the people are just distraught, and the men of David get very, very angry, so much so that they want to stone David. But it says that David found strength in the Lord. He returned back to the God that had helped him in so many different situations. The God that had been there for him through the persecution of Saul. And David had his faith re-enlightened and relit to where he now was trusting back in the Lord again. And in doing so, he goes in and fights against these Amalekites, and sure enough, gets everything back. All the women, all the children, the animals, everything is restored back to David and his men. And so we find a story of redemption here at the end of 1 Samuel for David. And it just becomes a good picture for us as well when we think about our own lives. You know, we talked about the dangers of wavering in faith and not walking in faith before the Lord, and that can have repercussions. It can lead us into a lifestyle of deception, and which can lead us into various conundrums in our lives. But we know that the Lord is gracious, and He is full of loving kindness and grace towards us. And when we do like David, and we find ourselves overtaken by our sin, overtaken by our lack of faith, we can strengthen ourselves in the Lord. And go back to the faith that we once had. Go back to the Lord, strengthen ourselves in the Lord, begin walking with the Lord once again, and we will find that the Lord is a God of redemption. He is one who can restore us once again. That doesn't mean we won't still have to deal with some of the repercussions for our bad decisions and things like that, but in a lot of ways we'll find ourselves restored, at least before the Lord. And we'll find peace in our hearts once again. We'll find strength in the Lord once again. And we'll be able to walk before the Lord with assurance once again. And so let's take this as an example of what to do when we find ourselves in a situation similar to David. Let's return back to the Lord, strengthen our hearts in the Lord, and begin walking before Him and putting our trust in Him. So with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.